Hi guys, this is Yvonne.
And I'm Yezzel.
And welcome again to Chismecito Time. Thank you so much for joining us. If you saw our podcast from last week, we were gonna order a...
Well, we got in a fight.
If you guys saw it, we were like arguing like if she ordered it.
We didn't talk for weeks because she said, should we order an ancestry DNA kit? And I thought, yeah, we should. She was in Spain, so I thought, oh, she's having fun. She's having drinks. She's feeling a little Spaniard in her. And then so she said, we should order them like an idea. So then I took it like, oh, that's a great idea, like as an idea, versus her telling me, hey, Yezzel, order these. Them. Then she's like, I told you to order them. I'm like, no, you didn't.
Last week, if you saw the podcast, like we talked about our little fight or whatever. We're joking, guys. We don't really fight. Like we just like bicker and then we fix it. But anyway, so then like 2 days ago, I was like, oh, did we order the kids again? And she's like, yes, baby girl, I ordered them. I was like, oh my God.
We didn't order them. I ordered them.
She ordered them.
So let me tell you what happened. I actually completely forgot again.
Oh my God.
And then I saw Paulina. I saw her yesterday morning.
Oh my God.
I see her and I'm like, that's all I could see when I saw her pretty face. I'm like,
DNA.
The DNA kids. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Like, what the hell? Like, I did it again. And then I'm like, I go obviously to Ancestry. And it would have taken like a few days to get here. So I'm like, dude, how about Amazon? Like, I go into Amazon, I'm like, DNA kits.
Next
it's
day.
like, oh no, it got there at 4 a.m. last night.
Oh,
I have a picture.
Oh yeah.
It said it'll arrive between 4 and 6.
Okay, wait, but tell them that they have the Amazon Prime to...
So yesterday I ordered it. They were $100 each. But I needed to order them yesterday so they could get there between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. And then today I wake up and I'm like to see if they had been delivered. Indeed they had. And then I look and now today they're $75 because it's Amazon Prime Day.
So we got them, guys. And we're going to be doing them today. And I don't know how long it takes to get the results back, but we'll do it on our next podcast.
Okay. Yes, I'm sure they'll be back.
So you ready to open these babies?
Yes.
These bad boys?
Ready.
Okay, so it says here to register your kit first. Okay, wait.
So something so weird. I went to go create an account and it said I already had one. I'm like, what? It was so weird.
Oh, you can slide it out? I was gonna tear it. Oh, look. You can open this and it has instructions. Look. Okay, register your kit and it has a little barcode.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna go to your camera and scan your own barcode. What do you think yours is gonna say, first of all?
Well, obviously European.
You think you're European?
I think we're all like Spaniard, right?
I feel like I'm gonna be like 50% Spaniard and 50% like Native American. And
Native American?
I don't know. I feel like I'm like native from like Mexico.
Okay.
It'd be interesting.
So I asked chat just right now.
Uh-huh.
What's the most common findings when people do ancestry?
Uh-huh.
And it says European ancestry is the most frequent overall, especially in the U.S.
Uh-huh. Well, especially because we all come from over there, no?
Mm-hmm. So with that, it's British and Irish. Oh, I would be so excited if I had a little Irish in me. German, and Southern Europe, Italy, Spain, Portugal, and Greece. Those are the most common.
I mean, well, because we came from over there, right? And then like, I feel like we mixed with like native people from here, you know? So that's why I think like, I don't know, I'm like 50-50, that's what I think. Like
Very
native,
small amounts have traces of Eastern Europe, like Jewish, North Africa. Do you think we're very similar?
I don't know. Because your dad is
from Mexico. Both my parents are.
Mine too.
Oh, register.
I don't know. I wonder. Maybe we are. Welcome to Ancestry DNA, Yvonne Terrazas. Who are you registering this kit for? Myself.
My mom.
Link the kit. Get started. Okay. Link the kit to your account. Enter the code.
Have you ever sent someone a message with, like, on accident?
A what?
Like the wrong person a message? Like right now?
Yes. So many times. It's so embarrassing.
So many times? Tell us, like, the craziest one.
No, you said one about your mother-in-law. That was your funniest one.
That
But
was not funny at all. It's horrible. I think I've said it, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. I
But
texted her on accident,
yes.
talking shit about her. I'm sorry. Have you
Yeah.
seen this?
But I mean, I don't think I've said anything like super well, just like to somebody I'm talking to, like maybe I was like
You thought it was another guy?
no, I haven't done that. But like more like texting my girlfriends, like talking like not bad about them, but being
Como
like,
que, este
"Ah,
güey
that
le huele
idiot,
la
no."
boca.
No, like no me habló este way, or oh he's like I don't know, something like complaining to my friends about them, and then like
It was him.
it was, yeah, I texted it to them by accident, and they're like, who are you telling our shit to? I'm like, ah.
Oh, that's happened to me.
Yes, uh-huh.
Oh, and it's the worst because when you tell your friends, the guys are like,
Uh-huh.
why are you involving your friends in in our relationship? That's why they don't like me.
Yeah.
Of course.
Is this the first time you submitted a saliva sample to us? Yes.
Okay, caught up. Do you have an identical twin?
No. I'm not sure. I prefer not to say.
I mean, that's why we're doing this, right? What if
Well,
we do?
no. No.
What if you do?
No. Okay, the next question is, have you had a bone marrow or stem cell transplant from another person? No.
No.
Have you?
No.
Okay. Is anyone else in your household submitting their DNA sample now too? No. Only
No.
me.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Connect with relatives. You're likely related through DNA to other people who have taken ancestry DNA tests. We call these relatives DNA matches. Participating in matches means seeing a list of relatives and allowing them to see you. With matches you may find new relatives, learn how you're related, compare your results, exchange messages. Do you want to participate in matches or don't?
I mean,
Like,
I would
do you
like
wanna
to know,
know?
but I don't want to exchange messages.
Right.
Like, what if you're like, oh my God, you have a sister, like your dad had a whole other family in Mexico.
I think I do want to participate in matches. No?
Fine, let's do it. Spice this up.
Okay. It says, because you selected participate in matches, you're going to compare traits. Compare free and paid traits with anyone who has traits. If you have this setting turned on, any of your matches can see your traits. What are your traits?
Let's do it.
Okay.
What are they? Did you?
I don't know what that
I
means.
just put yes.
Okay, I'm going to put yes too.
Okay, how should we display you to your DNA matches? Visual presentation and relationship labels. Female labels like daughter, male labels like son, gender neutral like child, or prefer not to say gender labels?
Female. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I love how you change your voice for our podcast. Do you ever answer the phone and change your voice, dude? My sister
Yes.
gets mad. You change your voice.
Or no,
I don't do it on purpose.
Yeah. I change my voice sometimes if I'm around someone else and I answer the phone. Like,
Yeah.
my sister has called me before and I was with my other boss. And then I'm like, hello? Yeah, like, we're the
And
best
she's like,
ever. She's like, girl, who are
girl.
you next to? Why are you talking like that? I'm like,
Why are you
how?
talking weird?
How?
Okay, DNA processing consent. Do you agree to the following? Ancestry may
Yes.
collect, process, and use my DNA. Wait, just you were against this.
I know, because I'm like, what? I don't want to get arrested.
Your DNA is gonna say all your crimes or what?
Well, no, but in the future, I'm just kidding. Remember when you used to call people and then a song would play in the background? Like, instead of ringing, it would be a song playing.
No.
No?
I don't remember that.
Really?
I just remember you would assign a song to each one of, like,
When it would ring.
when
right?
it would ring, like, you
Like
could
a
put
different
song.
ringtone for everybody.
And people would pay for ringtones. I
Right.
saw a meme that said that. People used to pay for ringtones, and now I'm like, don't make a sound. Like, you tell your phone,
It's
like,
silent.
no,
Yeah,
all
not
the
even
time.
like, it's on D&D.
It's always
Like,
on.
you don't even want it
Yeah.
to vibrate.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
But, yeah, we used to pay for ringtones. Yeah, we would pay for ringtones. But then also, there was like a new cool feature that now when you would call them, like, when people would call me, they could hear a song well.
I don't
And there's a
remember
song that my aunt, so my aunt's like my second mom. I love her. She would call me when I would go out and party, because I kind of stayed with her I was a really rebellious like child for a while, and so I would stay with her and I would go out, and she would start calling me too because it was late, and she's like, I hate this song. It was that bubbly like from starts in my toes, makes me wrinkle my nose, or something like
yes,
that. That one.
Yes.
And my aunt, like, she said she has, like, she hears that song and it makes her
La
stomach
trauma.
turn. Yes, she has PTSD because she would be calling me like, where are you? You know, she felt so responsible for me. Era una lepa y ahí andaba en la calle.
Yezzel siempre ha sido una lepa.
En la noche, a la 1 de la mañana, so my aunt would call and she would hear that song, so she hates it. To this day, we heard it at a restaurant one time. She's like, oh, esa canción me trauma. So that's how I know. You never had one?
The song? No, I don't remember that.
I had it in my, what did I have? I had a Blackberry, a Sidekick, and a Razor.
I loved my Sidekick. Sidekick was our favorite. You would like, and it would flip.
You would just barely like touch it and it would flip.
And then it looked like a block, right? And then we're like talking and then you'd just like with your thumb.
Like all badass.
It would like flip. It was so
I loved it. The Sidekick, the Razor, the little thin ones, remember
yes,
the Motorola Razors?
The Razor
pink
was,
one.
yes.
We had a pink
one.
Razor.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, the Blackberry too. I loved my Blackberry.
No, we only got the Blackberry because Kim Kardashian had a Blackberry.
I loved it.
Okay, your Ancestry DNA kit has been registered. Good work. You registered your DNA kit. The next step is returning your saliva sample. Once we receive your sample, in most cases, you'll receive your results within 6 weeks. Okay, Chismecito, time is canceled for the next 6 weeks. No, just kidding.
I mean, we'll come back in 6 weeks.
While you wait for your DNA results, discover more about your unique family history. Continue your journey. Okay, guys, but seriously, when we get the kits, I'm gonna make just like you cannot open it, okay? Like we need to come in and like open it
Like
live.
be honest? Yeah, of course. Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
live.
Okay, so we did step 1, register your kids. Step 2, spit in the tube. I don't have any saliva.
We have to fill the tube up?
Ugh.
Oh no.
Like you gotta keep spitting. Fill the tube with saliva.
Spit in the tube. Fill the tube with saliva to the black wavy line. Oh hell no.
What? Replace the funnel with cap.
That's a lot of saliva. Install cap and shake. Ugh.
Shake to release the stabilizing fluid. Place the tube in the collection bag. Return your sample. Place in the mailbox. This was your idea, homegirl.
Shake the tube for at least 5 seconds. This will ensure that I don't know if I want to do this on live
Return your
TV.
saved saliva.
I don't want this on camera.
You do.
Look, I'm done. It says, tighten the cap. You will experience resistance when screwing on the cap. Keep it tightening until the cap is seated securely on the tube shelf. I think I'm good.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Shake to release the stabilizing fluid. Oh, look, it looks blue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Inside the collection bag provided in the DNA, seal the bag. Well, what is this for? This little
To wipe
pack.
your mouth before. Imagine you're supposed to suck on this before.
Oh shit.
No, I'm kidding. Oh, it's a prepaid box. How cute. Did you already say that?
No.
It's already prepaid. I thought we were going to
I
have to
saw
pay
that.
for it.
Well, I saw that here. Look.
I love that for us.
Oh my god, we paid $100, but we're saving on the shipping. Okay, it's ready. Okay, so then we put it back in here. Okay,
Okay.
so then we push it back in. Mine won't go back in.
There we go. Oh, dude, they think of everything, huh? I was already like annoyed. I'm like, I'm gonna have to pack this shit up and then go to the mail and then... I love it. It's so easy. The story about how people started finding out. Remember that you told me about that documentary? Did we already talk about it?
No, we talked about it on our own.
Okay.
There's a documentary on Netflix about a doctor who
What's it called? All My Sons?
I don't remember.
I think
the
it's
name
called
of
All My
it,
Sons.
But it was a doctor who apparently like was swabbing out like the sperm from like all these donors.
Oh, that saliva
And-
made me very thirsty. Cheers, sorry.
Cheers. That was hard work. We're like parched. So apparently this doctor was swabbing out the sperm from like donors and from like real dads that wanted to fertilize their wives, eggs or whatever. He would swap it out and put his sperm.
His own sperm.
Right. So like this girl, she was like one of these like not miracle babies, but she was conceived with donor sperm. So she told her mom like, I'm a single child. I want to know if I have siblings. Well, that's how the documentary starts. So she does one of these things and she finds out that she has all these siblings. And there's like, they don't know how many because they like, if only like 10 have done their DNA test, I think only 10 come out, something like that. And then when more people start getting their DNAs, then they start adding more. Algo así. It was something like that. So then I guess like when she starts, she sees that she has other relatives. So she starts like reaching out to them. And then come to find out that this doctor not only, so like there's people that are donating their sperm, but they have to check them like they're healthy, they're this, that, like, and so then people go through a book or whatever and they're like, oh, I like this, I like the ethnicity, I love that they're healthy, whatever. This man was throwing out healthy sperm and putting his. And apparently, from what it said on the documentary, nobody knew because the nurse that was in there, and there was another doctor who worked with him. Supposedly, like he would kind of like bring it in last minute. Like nobody knew that he was doing that, supposedly. But yeah, that man was disgusting. But they found out because one of these kids.
Right.
It was crazy.
So do they know the motive?
Which one's yours? Ah! Just kidding. Oh. No,
did he have a motive?
Okay, well, they never found a motive. They tried to sit down with him and everything. They couldn't, but apparently,
so he's in prison. I'm assuming.
He's not in prison.
What?
No, there's no justice for him at all. They couldn't, nothing. They haven't done anything to him. He's still free, and they're still finding more people. You have to watch the documentary, but the only thing that I could tell you is that the girl started going down the rabbit hole and found an email of his, and then found other emails. Something. He was part of like a cult.
That is so. You see?
Yes. So apparently, it was a very religious cult. Like it was like he was a good man. He was always like helping people, whatever. But this cult apparently said that in the Bible somewhere
he wants to have more children, like
yes,
Abraham.
In the Bible somewhere it says like reproduce and this and that and that. So apparently like it went back down to religion. That's all they could find. That he thought like God was telling you to reproduce. So he's like, oh, reproduce. The documentary that I was telling you, the one that you started last night, the American Apparel, it's about a store, but it's still like, it becomes cult-like. I don't know, it's weird. Like so many things can become cult-like.
Exactly.
Like anything, religion, fashion, everything, like it can become a cult.
Right. I fell asleep because I was exhausted.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
it was super interesting.
It was so good. Yeah, I'll go watch it right now.
I think whenever somebody's in a place of power, whether it's a preacher, whether it's a famous person, like anytime that you speak well and you get a crowd going and people that believe in you, like it can become a cult so fast. It's crazy.
Yeah, well they say, they're just saying like with great power comes great responsibility. And I think sometimes, unfortunately, power is given to the wrong people.
Right. But even, okay, let's pretend, ¿verdad, that we're doing our podcast and all of a sudden, like, it just gets, going and...
we blow up.
Yeah. My beliefs, sometimes, like, they can get pushed on to another person. So I think people don't realize the power of their words. But, yes, like, okay... Me and Yezzel have this ongoing battle about this guy. He imposes a lot of his beliefs on
I'm sure Babina hates him.
On boys.
Andrew Tate, the Tate brothers.
Okay, that one, I don't want to get too much into it because you're right, I don't want to go into that cancel culture, but right. I feel like this man has very strong beliefs about like how men should treat women. And to me, it's very like, I'm more of a feminist, so of course I don't want to agree with him. But like, I can see how he has some good points. So Yezzel likes him because he has some good points. But most of the things he said are very like, not old school, but very like, men are here, women are here. And I just don't agree with some of them. But I just think that these young kids that are listening to him, they like really believe in the stuff that he's saying. So like, I just think it's like a cult at the end of the day. That's what I was just
Yes.
telling you. Like,
you
that's what
can
we were
create
kind
that,
of arguing
course, like
about. That.
followers and people that, yes.
And that same token, I'm gonna give it to you. There, you can actually like someone for some of the things he stands for. Just because you like somebody doesn't mean you believe in everything he stands for.
Right. I just saw one that it kind of really broke my heart because I'm like, okay, no, that's not always the case. He said, I have no respect for fat people because that means that you're just not ambitious. And, you know, I don't know now also with AI, I don't really know if he really said that.
No, he did. Hermosa, I promise. Like, he stands for some things that I'm just
He was like, that means you're not, you have no self-discipline, you have no motivation, like, you know,
you don't
basically,
care
like,
for...
you're a piece of shit because you have no self-control. No, it talks so much about your character if you're fat.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, like, there are some people that have, you know, like, that struggle with it genuinely, that try to eat healthy, that try to exercise, and they just cannot lose weight.
They have gluten allergies. Some people like they're like, dude, I do everything like that I need to do, and I still don't lose weight. Cause there's just so many things that could
be.
Yeah.
So I don't really believe that, you know.
Yeah. Like, he just he talks very like assertive, so I can see like how he commands attention, but he's some of the things he says, I'm not saying like he's 100% wrong. Like, there's a few things, but most of the things are very like, degrading to women.
You know what I heard that I absolutely love, and I do believe in this, that if you like, happiness comes from gratitude. Right. So if you wake up every morning and find something to be grateful for, then that you'll be a happy person. The happiest people are the most grateful.
Right. No, absolutely. And I agree. But sometimes there's circumstances in life, you know, like life and death or health or stuff that one of our kids is sick. Like, there's things that no matter what, like, it's really hard to that day, like.
Right. Yeah, we all have our days, of course. Right. But back to that freak that started sharing his sperm with everybody because they found out, okay, it's not making sense, and they started investigating. And since they had a record of everybody's samples, everyone that has done it.
No, yes, but also what happened supposedly out there is that a donor can only donate in a certain area like 3 times or something like that. So, like, let's say you're a person that donates your sperm. They can only use your sperm 3 times in that area because
then you
they don't want
brothers
siblings.
And getting married.
Yeah, so there's a limit, like, of how much you can. So then she has like all these siblings, and do you know what I'm saying?
Like,
so right
families,
away it started like fish. Like, as soon as she did the first test, it was like, wait a minute, how could I have so many siblings? That doesn't make any sense. So then they went back and tried to talk to the doctor, and I think he was already retired by that time. So I think they were like started digging, and no, like it just didn't add up since the beginning. Like, it was, they had to go down the rabbit hole because it wasn't adding up. There's a lot of religious cults. Like, I love watching cult stuff, but like the documentaries, I think cults are one of my.
The guy in Texas.
Not the old one, the David Koresh. Not that
yes.
one. Oh, yeah.
I loved it.
I like that one. I also like the one that had all the celebrities. That had all the celebrities.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was the girl from, I think, Superman. Yeah, he was.
Scientology?
No, well.
That one's crazy too.
That was
Scientology.
Too. I also saw another one of dance. It was a pastor. That encouraged people to like dance, and there was 2 sisters. It started with the 2 sisters, and they were dancers.
That was so good.
That one was crazy too, because they start going to like his preachings or whatever. It starts like religion. It's crazy. They go to his preachings, and he's like it's because they talk a lot about empowerment. So you're like, yeah, you know, and then they start doing TikToks and they start doing videos, and then all of a sudden he just starts saying, you need to get away from your family. Like, your family aren't good for you. They're evil. This, that. And then some people really get wrapped up. It's crazy how some people really. But these sisters, they got like, they didn't talk to each other.
You know what? When I saw that documentary, I started following one of the sisters.
Yes.
And I'm like, what? And she comes out and she's saying like, no, I'm not in a cult. Like, they're lying. My family's just toxic. Basically, like saying that her family.
She stopped talking to her parents. She stopped talking to her sister. The sister was so sad about it.
Heartbroken.
She didn't go to her wedding. They were like this, But no, the other girl got brainwashed. But the other one that I'm talking about, I need to get you the name. But the other one is very not similar, but it was very you need to watch it. That one got deep, deep, deep. That one, there was some celebrities, and there was one of the main ladies. She's the mom, like she's a celebrity, but her daughter got in that cult. She couldn't get her out either. And they like tattooed them, like they did not like I think they were like I think they branded them, like it was bad, dude, bad. A lot of cults and religions, like that's what they do. They keep you away from your family. Even Christian ones, because we grew up Christian. I do remember like our pastor saying a lot like, don't go to the parties anymore because they're not like there's bad music, there's drinking, and I feel like for us, we did separate a lot from my family when we became Christians, because they're like, well, you're Christian and they're not. So right. If you go, there's like partying, there's like drinking. So for a long time, we didn't go with our families, and and then as we got older, we like got close to a lot of them again, but for a long time, my dad took it very seriously.
Right.
My dad was like, we're not going to any parties of the family.
Oh, that's really sad. I think that when it comes to stuff like that, like if you think like, okay, I'm Christian, but I mean, if you want other people to be like you have to be that light, that attraction. You have to show love and compassion, and you want people to see you and be like, oh, I want what she has. I want to be like her. And I think that cutting people off and thinking like, because to me that's saying when, oh, I can't hang out or go to Christmas with my family because I'm better than them, you know.
But you don't remember that from our church?
Yeah, but I think it was more also like, it wasn't just our church. I think that
every Christian church would do that.
Yes, because it was more of like the decade we were in. Like back then I was like very, you know, I mean, I was just talking to my sister about when I went to school that I went to this, I call it the nun school. But I went to a private Christian school, but they were so strict. Like, they thought that if I wore makeup, like, it was a sin. And, of course, I ended up going there to graduate because they closed down our school. And it was the same curriculum, so I went to this one school to just to, they had the same curriculum, so I didn't want to fall behind, you know? And so I went there, and I was, like, they would look at me like, oh, where does this, like, worldly girl come from? Like, she's, you know, a sinner. And they would wipe my face in the morning to make sure, with a wipey, to make sure that I didn't have foundation or makeup on, because that was a sin. We couldn't wear jewelry, the women. Of course, my skirt was super long. I had to wear a skirt. One time I had some, because back then Tommy Hilfiger was like super designer, like the best thing to have. And I had some Tommy Hilfiger shoes, but they didn't have a back. And that offended somebody. Like, I didn't have the appropriate shoes on. They were too like trendy or fashionable. So it was insane. Like, yeah, and I endured that for like a whole year. But I graduated.
But you also got to remember that a lot of these rules, they're not in the Bible. Like
they're man-made.
They're man-made. So people like, they'll get mad at like God or religion, but a lot of those are man-made rules.
Right.
You know what I think is funny too about the church? Like, oh, we couldn't wear pants. Do you remember we couldn't wear pants?
Right.
And then all of a sudden, oh, it's in the 2000s. Now it's okay. Now God loves you if you wear pants.
Like God changed his mind about you.
Yeah, like okay, now you can like I don't know.
Now you can wear earrings. Yeah, because God
yeah, like
God won't change his mind. Like God is God, but you know.
But in the church, when we would go, we would always wear a dress, and then all of a sudden, like as we got older, like they were like more lenient. Okay, you can wear like pants to church now. It's okay. So I'm like God gets more modern, or I don't like it's just so funny the rules.
Right. So it goes to show it's just like the time that we're living in, the decade. You know what's.
And it shows that they're man-made rules because God doesn't really care what you wear. Like.
Exactly.
Like God cares about your heart. Yeah, He doesn't, but it's just funny. People don't even dress up for church. No, like they don't dress up for church. People will go like with like
casual, very casual,
almost pajamas. Sometimes I've seen people at churches.
Yeah, I mean, I think there is. I have seen like sometimes things at church that I'm like, okay, it's inappropriate. You know, like
no, and you know what? I just
like
think like dress up a little.
To church.
No, for example. Well, okay, I'm not talking about like very like revealing. I'm talking more about like put a little effort. Like you're gonna go.
Effort too.
That's what I mean.
Effort to like dress up. Like Sunday's best.
Yes.
You know, like it's Sunday, dress up for yourself.
That's what I mean. Like it looks like they rolled out of bed and went to church. Like put a little effort. Like when you go on a date. you put a little effort. If you're gonna go to God's house, like, put a little effort. I'm trying to get Giselle to watch Love Island. And you neither?
No.
Okay, so we have a Love Island group where we share memes, and then like
They don't want to add me.
We
She's
can't
like,
add
we can't add you because you won't know what's
You
going on.
won't know the memes.
I'm like, it's okay. I don't need another group to be added onto.
So Love Island, it barely got popular last season, and I don't know. I like to be, because then I see the memes or the trends, and I'm like,
I've seen some TikToks too, and they're funny. Like the Mamacita one, I had seen it before. Like you guys even told me about it, and I thought it was funny, you know.
But we saw it as it happened. Just
Right.
kidding. And we knew what it was talking about. Just kidding.
It was so funny. We made a cute video for it for
Yeah.
House of Beauty. But of course, Botox is like the mother of all.
Yes.
And then there's
The Botox
a
is the main
skincare
mama.
product called Petox, and that one just it helps and enhances like Botox. It's like a great complement for Botox, and it helps your Botox last longer and all this. So that's like the baby for Botox.
Wow.
So they made a cute video like the Mamacita.
I'm a mamacita. Botox is saying, I'm
And
a
the baby.
mamacita, and then the baby's a Petox.
Like
I mean, I'm a mom, so it's like one of the first things I talk about.
a mommy.
A mommy, a mamacita. But I feel like in this case, like, she doesn't want to say that she has a kid.
Why?
That's the part that I'm like, why did she have to make it so dramatic? So she's in the, like, she doesn't talk. She pairs up with this guy, and they're talking, and they're doing, and she doesn't want to tell him that she has a child until she's like, I want to make sure that he likes me for me before I say I have a daughter. And I'm like,
that is her. She has a daughter. That is her.
I agree with you.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not on her side. So she's like making, like, once he likes her, once then she's like, hey, I have to tell you something. You know what? I'm a mama. Like a mamacita.
Yeah.
That's where it starts. But I'm just like,
I mean, wouldn't you feel that that's kind of like misleading too if you don't say that right off the bat? Like
I
you make a
think
guy fall in love with
so.
you and then later you tell him you have a kid?
I do agree with that.
Especially if he didn't have kids.
I do agree.
Right?
Like, I don't know. Like, I guess because I wouldn't do that. Like, to me, it was like too dramatic. But you know what, guys? I'm not gonna lie. I love reality TV. Like, I love those dumb shows where you don't like even have to like think
Turn your
about
brain
it.
on.
Because honestly, sometimes I'm just tired from work and I don't want to turn my brain on. Like, I really don't. Like, there's shows and I'm like, wait, what was that? Like, you have to pay attention. I don't like those shows sometimes when I'm really tired. Like, when I'm tired, I want those dumb shows. Just so y'all know, I'm obsessed with Love is Blind. I'm obsessed with Too Hot to Handle. Have you guys seen any of those? Okay, I love all those. Anyway, I just have to say one thing. Too Hot to Handle Spain came out. And I was going to Spain. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Like, I'm going to Spain. Like, let me watch the show, whatever. It just came out. So I start watching it. And I'm like, damn, these guys from Spain are like, real, like, dude, it was bad. So they put 5 hot guys, 5
Like you
hot
thought they were
girls.
hot?
They're hot. Like 5 hot guys, 5 hot girls. Like the hottest that
That's
they
where
can
we all
find
come from.
in Spain, okay? And usually, like, you kind of like want to pair up. But when I've seen other Too Hot to Handles, and usually like 1 or 2 are not that attracted to each other. I swear to God, on this season, like, everybody paired up. So they can't, okay, so at first they're like, ooh, they're so hot. They trick them into thinking it's a show where they're gonna be like hooking up with each other and this and that. So they're all excited, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh no, sorry, you're on Too Hot to Handle, you can't touch each other. They give you $100,000, right? And then they're like, you can't kiss. But like, let's say you start making a connection with this person, and then you're like, oh, I want to kiss him, and then they're flirting, and then they're like, fuck it. So they kiss, dude, $3,000 off. $6,000. Oh, they were fondling each other in the bed. Oh, because they get to sleep in the beds together.
Oh,
in
that's
the night
crazy.
with your couple, you sleep with them. So then, like, if you grab each other, $10,000. So then the next day they're like, ooh, some rules were broken, and everybody's like, who did it? It's funny. It's really good. Long story short, when I went to Spain, well, one of them said that he was like a bodyguard, and he's been a bodyguard for a lot of celebrities. He says that at the beginning, right? So I'm watching the show, whatever. I go to Ibiza. When I went to Spain, I go to Ibiza. And my best friend Mario said, oh my God, that guy's so cute. And then I'm like, I turn. He's giving me his back so I don't recognize him. Dude, when I'm walking in, I'm going into that club. It's called Universe. They just opened it. So I'm going in. He turns around. I'm like, you're the guy from that show. And then he's like, yeah. I'm like, can I take a picture with you? And then I took a picture with him. But he's the one that won. Too Hot to Handle Spain. It was so, I was like, ah. And everybody's like, what the like nobody recognized him but me. It was funny.
I love that.
Yes, I was so happy. I
think that I like to watch stuff that's really dark. Like true crime.
Yeah.
And that stuff, like, I cannot, like, if there's something new on, like, a new documentary, I have to go. Like, I don't care how tired I am. I'm like, I'm going to stay up and watch it. So tell them what you're going to be doing.
Guys, I'm going to skydive this weekend. I'm praying to God I don't back out. But I'm excited. I think I could do it. I think I could do it. What do you guys think? You think I'll skydive?
I hope not.
For sure, I'm going to get on the plane. Now, am I going to jump off? I don't know. Okay, so on Love Island, in this last episode, the girl says, if I can survive Love Island, I can survive die skiving.
Die skiving. She found a caption.
And I'm like, oh my God, if I skydive, I'm going to say that. I'm going to make that meme.
I don't want her to skydive.
Why?
It's dangerous.
I'm going to die skyve.
Put some insurance
I'm going to
on
die
her.
skyve. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us.
So are you going to be here on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I get here Monday night.
So we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Yes, we'll see you guys. Bye.
Bye.